Hello everyone, Shri Mataji. Just let me put the video panel on. So, Shri Mataji, how are you? Today, as requested last week, we're doing a session on left side clearing, which is great, which really works quite well to work on our emotional side. So if we've had, past that we want to work on, but it's not just that whole of the left side, that imbalance or energy draining because of past experiences, because of, memories and thought processes, that emotions that we are going through, but it can also be individual left side chakras that we are working. So, for example, the left Vishuddhi for guilt, dissatisfaction at the left Nabi, seeking of knowledge here and there, reading, books, watching things that can be left Swadhisthana. So there's a few different areas that the left side can affect. So sometimes that laziness of working for our own benefit to clear out, to get into meditation, that comes from that little bit of left side imbalance that we are talking about. So welcome today, everyone, to today's session. We've got Chris and Sahaj here, so please feel free to add anything that you guys might think that I'm missing today. Now, one of the great things about the left side is that we call it, as we know, we call it the moon channel. So using the candle, the heat is a great way to help kind of defrost, as we say, because the more we are imbalancing towards the left, it's kind of getting cool, cold, and frozen. So we are trying to defrost it to come back into the middle. So what we use is a candle. Now there's a few different ways we use the candle treatment in terms of defrosting what we're doing. So for today's session, I've got the Ganesha Tharvashish, which as we know is the first energy center from where the left side starts. So clearing that, working on that as foundation, and also the Ganesha principle is actually the base principle even at every energy center. So helping clear that Ganesh, the Muladhara, helps to balance, clear the left side, balance that, but also then helps at every energy center. So we'll do a left side treatment with the Ganesha Tharvashish. So when we're doing that, there's a couple of ways you can do. You can just have the candle on your left side and then have your hand facing the candle. So then the fire element here is absorbing the negativity, is helping clear out. The other way we can do it is that you can actually move the candle along the left side. So we're starting down at the Muladhara and then moving it up along the left side. And then, as we know, at the Agya, it crosses over and goes to the left side. So we're just going here to the left side and then back again. So just give me 1 second. I might excuse my hanging clothes at the back, but I might just change my background, so maybe you might be able to see it better. Yes, so that goes better. So from the base, we're going from the Muladhara along the left channel and then moving across to the right head and then back again and down again. So all through the Ganesha Tharvashish, as we are doing, you can do this with the candle. So that's one option. The second option, just have your hand towards the candle that way. So as you place the candle next to you on the left side, put your left hand towards the candle. You can place your right hand on Mother Earth, and then just again that desire and request to help absorb all your imbalances of your left side into Mother Earth, all the emotions, that you forgive all the emotions or experiences you have, and just letting go of that past, letting go of all our negative memories into the Mother Earth to help balance our left side. So let's do that. Let's start with that. And then after the Ganesha Tarvashish, it will be great if we can do that, work on our left side all the way through the Ganesha Tarvashish. So do that clearing out from left down to the right all the way through, which is about 7 minutes or so. Then after that, I've got a few names of Mahakali, which is again the energy of the left side. So during that, we'll put the candle down, have our left hand towards the candle, right hand towards Mother Earth, and then just clear out a little bit more of that left side. Again, putting attention while that is happening on your energy centers. If you find there's any particular finger that you're still feeling imbalanced, you can actually target it at that point. So if you're feeling that the left Vishuddhi finger is feeling more caught, then the whole of the left side through the Ganesha Tarvashish or even through the Mahakali names, you can then just work on that particular energy center. So it really varies according to as you're working and you're clearing out, you start to feel which energy center needs more work, and then you kind of just work on that. At the Agya, we just go from the center of the forehead here to the right and then back again to the middle. So that's how you work at the Agya. For the left Agya when you're working through, which is on the right side of the brain. So let's vibrate the water that we've got. So we'll put our feet, put ourselves in a bandhan, raise our Kundalini, just requesting Mother Kundalini to awaken within us, to help cleanse our energy centers, balance our energy channels. Raising the Kundalini a few times in the front. And again, just requesting Mother's presence during the collective session to help us all be connected, to help us all clear out and find our connection to the divine.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री गणेश साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला नमस्ते गणपतये त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं तत्त्वमसि त्वमेव केवलं कर्तासि
त्वमेव केवलं धर्तासि
ब्रह्मासि त्वं साक्षात् आत्मासि नित्यं ऋतं वच्मि सत्यं वच्मि
अवत्वं माम् अववक्तारम् अवश्रोतारम् अवदातारम् अवधातारम् अवानुचानमवशेष्यम्
अवपश्चात्तात् अवपुरस्तात् अवोत्तरात्तात् अवदक्षिणात्तात्
अवचोर्ध्वात्तात् अवाधरात्तात्
सर्वतो मां पाहि पाहि समन्तात् त्वं वाङ्मयस्त्वं चिन्मयः त्वम् आनन्दमयस्त्वं ब्रह्ममयः
त्वं सच्चिदानन्दाद्वितीयोऽसि त्वं प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वं ज्ञानमयो विज्ञानमयोऽसि
सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तो जायते सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तिष्ठति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि लयमेष्यति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि प्रत्येति
त्वं भूमिरापो नलो नीलो नभः त्वं चत्वारि वाक्पदानि त्वं गुणत्रयातीतः त्वं देहत्रयातीतः त्वं कालत्रयातीतः त्वं मूलाधार स्थितोऽसि नित्यं त्वं शक्तित्रयात्मकः त्वां योगिनो ध्यायन्ति नित्यम्
त्वं ब्रह्मास्त्वं विष्णुस्त्वं रुद्रस्त्वम् इन्द्रस्त्वम् अग्निस्त्वं वायुस्त्वं सूर्यस्त्वं चन्द्रमास्त्वं ब्रह्मभूर्भुवस्वरो
गणादिं पूर्वमुच्चार्य वर्णादि तदनन्तरम् अनुस्वारः परतरः अर्धेन्दुलसितं तारेण रुद्धम् एतत्तव मनुस्वरूपम्
गकारा पूर्वरूपम् अकारो मध्यमरूपम् अनुस्वारः शान्तरूपम् बिन्दुरुत्तररूपम् नादसन्धानं संहिता सन्धिः सैषा गणेशविद्या गणकऋषिः निच्युद्गायत्री छन्दः गणपति देवता ॐ गं गणपतये नमः
एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय
एकदन्तं चतुर्हस्तं पाशमङ्कुशधारिणम्
रदं च वरदं हस्तै बिभ्राणं मूषकगजं रक्तं लम्बोदरं शूर्पकर्णकं रक्तवाससं रक्तगन्धानुलिप्ताङ्गं
रक्तपुष्पै सुपूजितं भक्तानुकम्पिनं देवं जगत्कारणमच्युतम् आविर्भूतं च सृष्ट्यादो प्रकृते पुरुषात् परम् एवं ध्यायति यो नित्यं स योगी योगिनां वरः नमो व्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रमथपतये नमस्ते अस्तु लम्बोदराय एकदन्ताय विघ्ननाशिने शिवसुताय श्रीवरदमूर्तये नमो नमः साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Just keep our attention on the Sahasrara, watching the vibrations on our left hand. We'll keep our left hand towards the flame. What we might also do is include bringing down the overactive left side a little bit. So this is done by just the half bandhan that we normally do. So what we are doing is taking, because we are draining the vibrations out from the left side with the overactive left side. So what we're doing is taking the vibrations from our right and giving it to the left. Or also you can say that we are bringing down the overactive left side a little bit. So we just take the vibrations from the right, put it down to the left, move our hand back to the right side, raise it up and do that again. So you can do that a few times, about 7 times or more until you're feeling that it's balancing a little bit, and then you can put your right hand towards the Mother Earth.
Kama
Just place our right hand on our heart. And just work at opening our hearts, the emotions, the joy and the...
Let us now go to the state which is beyond words, beyond thoughts, into the realm of thoughtless awareness, where the divine is pouring its blessings.
So keep your left hand to
Please come in my heart, let me clean my heart so that you are there. Put your feet into my heart, let your feet be worshipped in my heart. Let me not be in delusion, take me away from delusion, keep me in reality, take away the sheen of superficiality. Mother, please come in my heart, let me clean my heart so that you are there. Put your feet into my heart, let your feet be worshipped in my heart. Let me not be in delusion, take me away from delusion, keep me in reality, take away the sheen of superficiality. Let me enjoy your feet in my heart, let me see your feet in my heart, let me enjoy your feet in my heart, let me see your feet in my heart.
And with Shri Mataji's talk, when you're listening, again, keeping your attention, keeping your left hand still towards the candle, we can either have our right hand on our lap or have it placed on our left visually, just at the joint of your shoulder and neck while you're listening to the talk.
So the principle of ascent is to be in the center, to be in the balance, to be in the maryadas of the center, to be in the boundaries of the center is the principle. So what happens when we do not keep to the boundaries, to the maryadas? Then we get caught up. If we keep to maryadas, we can never be caught up. Many people say, why have the maryadas? Say, we have the maryada, the boundaries of this beautiful ashram here. And somebody is attacking you from all the sides, on all the sides of the void. So if you go out of the void, you get caught up. That's why you have to keep to the boundaries. And to keep the boundaries is difficult when you have two problems. One is the ego, another is the superego. Now, as in the West, superego is not such a problem. Ego is the problem, and it has very, very subtle implications now. I can see the complicated style of egos we have. One is a gross, like Khomeini style, which is dry, it's obvious, evident, everybody can condemn. That one is the one, either one corrects or gets completely destroyed. But ego, if it is of a stupid person, then he behaves in this manner only, that he doesn't know how to hide his ego in sophistication. But the Western ego is extremely sophisticated. The language, everything is very sophisticated. Like in English language, we'll say, I'm afraid I have to slap you. I'm sorry, I have to kill you. It's such a devious thing, you see. Once you said, I'm sorry, that means you have put a chocolate on top of that, isn't it? It's such a camouflage. Must understand. See, we must face as we are. We cannot be facing something else. But this is exactly what happens with sophistication, that we avoid facing ourselves. Today, though the day is of celebration, so in all humor we should understand what this stupid thing called ego is. In all humor, not in seriousness. But I don't want you to again feel guilty. Now, as I was explaining in the morning, how ego becomes the left Vishuddhi. I mean, even before going to the hall, my attention on the hall, I get a big lump, just painful, horrible, excruciating. I mean, all the time it is there since I have been in the West. Can you imagine? It has never vanished. So this chakra is all the time working. Poor thing is so much now tired, Vishnu Maya's chakra. So what happens really, we should see the physical side of it. It's very important to understand. You see, from childhood, if we are taught in a society like this, where you are an extrovert, you have to achieve something, some success or this and that, then the idea of strength is given to you. That it is weakness to tolerate something. Imagine in Christian nations, that's the best part of it. I am sorry, I will kill you sort of thing. In Christian nation, you see, they have this thing, theory, that it is weakness, that if you tolerate anything, it is a weakness if you get dominated by someone. You can never be successful if you do like that. So unless and until you are possessed, you can never be obedient. This is what it is. Somebody has to possess you, absolutely possess you, like Hitler. Then you can be obedient. Otherwise, everybody has a big ego. As I had told you the story of the garbage cleaner. So everybody has a very, very big ego. Everybody wants to have their own way. And from childhood, you spoil your children too much. You spoil them, completely spoil them. All the time, you'll hug them, you'll hold them, you'll do too much. Children get spoiled. Think knowing of themselves. And then on top of that, if you tell them that you should not tolerate anything, they become disobedient. So you do not know how to obey others in any way. Ego does not know how to obey because that is weakness. Obedience is weakness. So now, this poor thing, ego, has a limited thing. That is, this ego has a balloon which is limited. But it bursts when you get your paralysis and all those things. It does burst. But it is flexible also. So when the ego starts getting too much on top of the superego, then the superego can go up to a point. It is also there. So to get rid of the ego, people take drinks, drugs, just to push it back. So increase the ego, increase the superego. So the ego comes down. So you are playing between, then you have a hangover. Then it goes on like this, you see, works on. This is the modern solution they find for ego. All right. Otherwise, ego is too much. So when somebody says something to you, instead of facing up to it, supposing you find you have not been able to say, find a glass for me, a simple thing, like take it. You sulk. Why? Why should you sulk for that? Because there's another place where the ego can go is when you come round. You see, here it crosses at Vishuddhi. So when it is suppressed from the other side, it goes into that Vishuddhi. So then you get the left Vishuddhi. It is nothing but pure ego, believe me, it's pure ego. Because it has no other way to get in, it goes there. And that's how you sulk and think. Think, so you get more ego, you fill up your left side and you sulk. You never face. Now, the practical way, the central path, is established by being in reality. Now, as a matter of habit, you must develop. Supposing something has gone wrong, tell yourself, yes, it has gone wrong because I have done the mistake. All right, why did I do the mistake? Because of this, so next time no.
Move our attention to the top of our head. Just pressing on our Sahasrara with the palm of our hand, the right hand. Just turning it around in a clockwise direction. Mother, I'm neither this ego nor the superego, neither the guilt nor the reactions, neither the body nor the mind. I am the spirit. Mother, give me the ability to recognize my spirit. Please allow me to enjoy the deep state of meditation, of thoughtlessness, of oneness with the divine. I am the spirit. Aham Brahmasmi. And just stay in meditation for a few minutes.
ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीमहालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Deve Namo Namaha Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Deve Namo Namaha Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradayini Mataji Shri Nirmala Deve Namo Namaha Shri Nirmala Deve Namo Namaha Shri Nirmala Deve Namo Namaha Om Shanti Om Shanti
And just stay in meditation and finish off whenever you're ready. thank you for your presence and your vibrational support, Ashram.
I bow to all the seekers of